Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again, and today is the beginning of my new series, Mondays, which is Mastergrade Monday. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm really looking forward to this new format, or new order, I should say, because that's basically what it is. So the first kit off, again, I want to thank Hobbywave for hooking me up. You know, they're nice enough. Whenever I need something, they send it out to me. I still have to pay for it, but every once in a while I get a little goodie or something like that. So it's only fair for me to, you know, give them props and shout out their name, because they're pretty much the only place I end up buying from anyway. So I want to thank them for sending this out, and I'm really surprised that it took me this long to get this, because it's, looking over the runners, it's actually a really cool suit. So I want to get this thing started. So how this is going to end up going with the new series, and I'm still making up stupid names for the rest of my week, but how this is going to go is the first Monday I will do the unboxing on this, and I don't know, I think it depends on the kit. If it's a simpler master grade, it may just be 2 episodes. So first Monday unboxing, second Monday it all done up and decaled and panel lined, and then maybe later on down the road we'll retouch on it if it gets painted up. So just 2. If it's a more complex kit, I may end up doing like work in progress videos on it, just showing you guys snap ups, things like that, how to put it together. So I haven't determined on this one yet. So going through there, on this one we have the Concept X612 Turn X Gingham Fleet mobile suit. So going through and looking at the booklet, we have the usual suspects, stuff we can't read. You know, you get the this Turn Gundam. I think that's the Turn A. And is that right? Black history or back history? But going through, you've got all this. I don't know what all this says, and those are things that makes me wish that I could learn Japanese. Going over for the runners on the pages here, I don't see any that are blocked out or say not being used, which indicates to me that they don't plan on a secondary variant of this suit. One of the nice things is, though, that it does come with its own base, and not just a themed base, but an actual master grade action base with the extra parts if you want to break it up. You get your usual instructions here, how to put things together, the breakdown, weapon platform, blah blah blah, how the manual is broken down. It's showing you here how to do your dry transfers. It does come with dry transfers, and then showing you, of course, how to clip from the gates, so on and so forth. And then we'll start off with the body unit. Just kind of let you guys take a gander over that. I do have to say, again, looking over the runners, and we'll get to that in a second, this is really nice because it is, the exterior is packed with a lot of details. Now, I've seen some very cool paint ups done of it, but it just kind of looks awesome just as is. If you guys can see this, if it's not too dark, it's showing you the before and after of panel lining. So it is packed with panel lines. So even if you just do it up, sticker it, panel line it, flat coat it, it's going to look pretty damn good. Moving on, you've got the legs, waist unit, your final assembly, your weapons platform, aka the backpack, how it goes on. You've got your other weapons that are over here. Let's see here, showing you how to store all your weapons, showing you how the claw, or the shiny finger, I think that's what the box says, shiny finger or shiny finger? The hell does it say? Oh yes, shining finger. I think I've had a shining finger before. I don't know. I'll have to ask my girlfriend. I don't know. Anyway, so moving on to the action base. So you'll see how it ends up going together here. It is a little bit different than normal. You can either attach it normally to the back there. I would probably use a peg if you're going to end up doing that, just because you don't want it falling off. Then you have all these little sub arms which attach on here, which isn't a lot different than like the high new, how they end up attaching. And you can end up separating all the parts and attaching on there and doing the breakup like that. Now personally myself, I don't really like that. I'll never end up doing it. Maybe for the review, but that's it. I think there was one of these in Build Fighters. It was a variation and it ended up doing that, which was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not that keen on that look. Now what the hell is this showing? It looks like over here that you can dock it or mount it on the turn A. Kinda weird. Okay. And then on the last page here you have your seals, decals, and we'll go over those here in a couple of minutes. But yeah, it does have quite a few of those. And then you have a back shot. Now, one of the things I've always been surprised about is on the back shots they give you all these stickers. You know, you've got all this, but they never use them on the back shots. And I've always found that kind of curious. I've also found curious that, you know, when you see the suits in any anime series, they don't have any decals on them, and yet they always give you a buttload of them. Haven't quite figured that out. Some of them are cool, some of them are like, meh. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so on runner A, you have it on this kind of a aqua green, and so if you guys can see, there are a lot of like I said, details, panel lines. This is one of the most intriguing and I think exterior detailed kits I've seen put out by Bandai, as far as panel lines and stuff like that, just stock. But so this is your runner A, or I should say A1. Runner A2 is just a repeat of part of that other runner. Runner B looks like you got some arm parts here, and I'm sure you can catch in the reflection there the detail. And actually, let me do this so you guys can see. Catch the reflection on there, but you guys can see the nice panel lines and details that are on there. I'm hoping that's back in focus right there. So there's that. Runner C is going to be in a darker gray, and of course these are all going to be frame parts, torso parts, things like that. Again, good detail. You've got the cockpit right there. Runner D, more dark gray parts. There is not a lot of color separation on this kit. Dark gray parts. Again, plenty of details on those. And I'm not sure what's going on with my camera because it's overly dark. It looks overly dark. Earlier it kicked out my let me kick that up a notch or two. Earlier it kicked out my microphone, so I was working on my Burning Gundam bust because I'm doing some recasting some clear parts on there, and I did a nice like 10-minute section on how I was doing things, and then I went to play it back and there was no sound because my computer decided to kick out the microphone. But on this, I just lighten that. For some reason it keeps, I don't know, my computer has a mind of its own today. Anyway, so on E1 you have more frame parts. You get some hands here, and they do look to be just stock. Well, actually I shouldn't say you get hands, you only get a left hand, but they look to be kind of like the high grade style. They're not posable or anything, they're fixed hands, which in some cases I actually prefer those over the jointed hands. E2 is just about half of that other runner for matching parts on the other side. Runner F you actually get 2 of, and these are leg parts that are on here. And again, the dark gray color. There's the other runner. Runner G is your backpack. And you can see all the detail that's on here. So you could do a lot of painting, a lot of hand painting if you wanted to. So, and this is in a dark navy blue. G, again, back to the dark gray parts. Part of the backpack. These are going to be your weapons parts. Runner I. Now these are in clear smoky gray. These are going to be for some of your chest pieces, things like that. Very cool. From what I've seen with the stickers that go behind here, it actually gives it a really great effect, and I really like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so runner BAJ-J1 is going to be part of your action base. I've always found it kind of curious on these that, let me grab the other part. They can cast this and other parts perfectly clear. Well, even this one's kind of frosted, but they can cast them perfectly clear. This almost looks like a China knockoff base. But these always have a yellow tinge to them. But these are going to be all your parts for your arms, your action base, and then here is J2, which are more of these arm attachments on here. Now, like I said, I doubt I will even probably clip these off unless I do it just for the review only. You get no beam sabers, but you get the shining finger. You get this effect part, which is pretty cool. I kind of like it. And this is labeled K. Okay, so here are your only foil stickers. You have eye pieces here. You have these go in the chest, and I don't know where these other two go. But yeah, you only get 6 of the foil stickers. On here, you get quite a few, but just general warning stickers. And that's all these are, is just stickers. And then you get, which you don't see these very often, or I don't see them very often with the Bandai kits. but you get the dry transfer, the Turn X, Gingham Fleet, Concept X, Shining Finger, Moonlight Butterfly system. So yeah, these are not that as hard to do as people think. You know, I'm always reading on Facebook or so forth, I hate dry transfers. Is there any way I can find a place that does water slides for such and such? I have so many problems with dry transfers. Are really easy, guys, and I may end up doing something like Tip Tuesday or something like that, and do one show you guys how to do water slides, how to do dry transfers, how to make quick molds and stuff of parts if you need to redo a part, or want to cast a part in clear, something like that. So I may end up doing something like that. I don't know. We will have to wait and see. So thanks for sticking around, as I wave my finger around. Ooh, my shiny finger. And tune in next week on next Monday, and I should have one of two things ready: either a build-up video or the finished video with it all panel lined and decaled. Have not decided. It depends on how much time that I have this week. Tune in on Tuesday, and we will be doing the high grade Yaya from Build Fighters. I'm going to be doing a lot of these guys, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, that's coming Wednesday. We'll do the unboxing on it, and Friday we'll do the build and review on it, and more to come. I still have LED Mirage to unbox for you guys, and set a day aside for that, for work on that. And that's about it. Thanks for tuning in and sticking around. If there are any tips or anything like that you want to see, or suggestions, leave them down below. Click a like. If you don't like me, or if you're an X, click the dislike. And I will talk to you guys all later. Peace out.